My friends, this is a great time to become a channel member. Every week now I'm posting uncensored videos exclusively for my channel members, along with custom emojis and live streams for members at the arch-villain level where you get to talk to me directly. Please consider supporting this channel by clicking the link in the video description and joining us in our fight to save pop culture. And also, check out our Patreon and Subscribe-Star pages for exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, including Harvey Cthulhu's insane podcasts, photos of my vast toy collection, and members at the Legionnaire level receive a signed photo, membership card, and certificate signed by me. You'll find the Patreon link in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and now on to the video. My friends, I am rather badly confused by a recent bit of news concerning Peacemaker Season 2 and the new Superman movie. As viewers of this channel know, I absolutely loved the first season of Peacemaker. It was crazy, violent, funny, vulgar, and a hard TV MA-rated show that had me laughing the whole damn way. It was a breath of absolutely fresh air in today's political miasma of joyless, pearl-clutching pieces of safe space shit, offended by everything. Gunn didn't care about that. He just went in guns blazing. It was a wild ride with some broad comedy, but the miracle of it was, it actually made me care about the characters by the time it wrapped up. John Cena's Peacemaker started out pretty much as a cartoon, but by the end of it, I wound up really liking the character, loving Eagly, loving the idiotic opening dance number, and I hate dancing. In short, Peacemaker was the highlight of that year for me, pop culture-wise, so the idea of Peacemaker Season 2 fills me with delight that maybe, just maybe, it'll be a lifesaver tossed to me that'll save me from drowning in the flood of modern-day mediocrity. Oh my God. But folks, all that said, today I heard some news that has me, well, puzzled. This news, if anything, makes me more excited to see Peacemaker Season 2, and yet, at the same time, on a marketing and strategic level, because I really want the DCU to succeed, this idea seems kind of bad. As you know, James Gunn is co-running the rebooted DC universe. This summer he released Superman, and while I loved the goofy, colorful, very comic booky elements of it, like the Kaiju, the Justice Gang, Crypto, and David Cornsweet, who did a fantastic job as a new Superman, I hated the very real-world murdering, narcissistic, corporate, psychotic Lex Luthor, who executes an innocent man in cold blood with a shot to the head just to screw with Superman. I mean, within the movie, this schizophrenic tonal shift between comic book fun and Lex Luthor being a piece of realistic shit yanked me repeatedly out of the movie. But that said, there were a lot of good things about it, and I feel like overall, despite the flaws, it laid a pretty good foundation for the new DCU. But between Peacemaker and Superman, one of these things is not like the other. So I was stunned when I heard James Gunn reveal that he has made Peacemaker Season 2 a direct sequel to Superman. You heard that right, folks. The TV MA-rated Peacemaker Season 2 is a direct sequel to the PG Superman. He revealed this at the Peacemaker Season 2 red carpet premiere, and James Gunn said this: "It's a big part. Definitely Superman leads directly into Peacemaker. It should be noted that this is for adults, not for children, but Superman leads into the show, and then we have the setting up of all of the rest of the DCU in this season of Peacemaker. It's incredibly important. Lots of guest stars coming up, lots of characters that are showing up that we've already met in Superman. I don't think there's anything that I've ever done that I love more than this season of Peacemaker, so I'm excited for people to see it," unquote.
Man, that's kind of weird. I mean, a lot of families went to see Superman in theaters together. That was something the Fantastic Four didn't have going for it. Families largely rejected it, but Peacemaker is definitely not for kids, so aren't kids an important part of the audience for the DCU moving forward? And aren't they gonna kind of be left out in the cold, not seeing this direct sequel to Superman?
That's exactly my point, Harvey. This makes very little sense from a marketing perspective. Now, personally for me, hearing that this thing is going to be so incredibly important that a lot of guest stars and characters are going to come into this thing, the fact that he said, I don't think there's anything that I've ever done that I love more than this season of Peacemaker. I mean, unless that's, marketing bullshit, I'm really excited for it. But, geez, come on. Gunn says season 2 is incredibly important. It's going to lay out the foundation for the whole DCU, but kids won't be able to see it because if it's anything like Peacemaker season 1, it's going to be a hard-ass TVMA rating. How is this a good strategy?
Frankly, it's not a good strategy, and yet it makes sense because Gunn is a creative. He's more of an artist than a businessman, which is probably why you like his work so much, Doomcock, being rather artistic yourself. But you'd think his partner or Zaslav would question this kind of decision.
Well, here's the thing, folks. I personally don't give a shit because I don't have any kids. And I'm really not a fan of child-proofing the world anyway, I think there should absolutely be adult content unhampered by concerns kids will stumble into it. They've tried to censor things like Looney Tunes cartoons, Warner Brothers cartoons, because, Fudd's got a rifle and, Wile E. Coyote, throws dynamite and all this kind of stuff. And oh my gosh, what will it tell the kids? Well, screw that. I almost said F that. Screw that. I'm not a fan of basically dumbing down the world to child-proof it. But on the other hand, this is not really a great marketing strategy. I don't think it's good to infantilize entertainment to protect kids. So I'm very happy that wacky effed up shit like Peacemaker exists, and I'm more excited than ever to see it now. I want to be clear on that. But the rational calculating part of me says, shit, kids are a key demographic for the DCU moving forward. They weren't so much for the Snyderverse, that stuff was too dark. But this kind of bright, fun Superman, kids need to be included if it's going to be marketed properly and maximize profits moving forward. So I can't help it. I question this move.
Hey, just because Gunn is setting up everything in Peacemaker season 2 doesn't mean it's the only place you'll be able to get this information, dude. Chill out. Who knows? Gunn may have plans to also include these characters and bits of info and kid-friendly shit moving forward. I mean, it's not like he'll just say this once and if you miss it, you're screwed, right?
Well, yeah, that's actually a good point, Harvey Cthulhu. Gunn is a really great writer. So as we move along in the DCU, I imagine he'll easily be able to recap whatever needs to be conveyed in various projects moving forward. Quickly lay out any relationships that need explaining, recap any background stuff that might have been missed by kids because they were barred from watching a hard TVMA sequel to Superman. But I guess that's why I'm puzzled, but not alarmed. It's not the only chance kids will have to get this information, but still, frankly, at this point, I'm just looking forward to Peacemaker Season 2, and I just hope that marketing-wise, Gunn knows what he's doing. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha